So the first bit of slang I've got is hang on, let's see. Lose the plot.
Oh,
Put it in the chat.
thanks.
Lose the plot. Do you know what it means to lose the plot?
Lose the plot. No, this is my
Okay.
first time. Yes.
Okay, I'll give you a sentence. And then you might get an idea about it.
Yeah.
So I was out all day, and when I got home, my kids had made a huge mess in the kitchen, and I completely lost the plot.
To be upset.
Yeah, it's kind of to get mad or to get to get a bit angry. It's kind of, it's when I say angry, it's not aggressive angry. It's more like you're kind of like, oh, you know, why have you done that yet again? It's sort of sparing and sort of a little bit mad with them.
I see.
So can you think of a situation in which you've lost the plot?
I lost the plot. When my host father made the Sunday dinner, and I put the plate next to the sofa. At that time, while I'm away, the dog at that house started to eat the mashed potatoes. So I lost the plot.
Perfect example. My dog, I often lose the plot with my dog because he's naughty. Okay, another bit of slang sort of is fuming. Have you heard this expression? And go fuming in text conversations. They'll just put fuming as a response to something, meaning, and it means if fuming is when you're kind of, there's steam coming out of your ears because you're so angry. Okay, so you could say something like, I was in my car and a car came from behind and crashed into mine. I was absolutely fuming. Okay, so fuming is this kind of like, it's almost rage. Do you know what I mean? Real sort of anger when you're fuming.
Okay. Fuming.
So were you fuming about your treatment when you got to Japan?
Treatment.
When I say your treatment, what, were you fuming with the situation with the COVID pass when you got to Japan?
At that time, I was fuming completely. Yeah. I was fuming.
Yeah, I bet you were. Okay.
Interesting expression.
Another one. You might have heard, I don't know, have you heard of gobsmacked?
3 years ago or so, I've heard of it, but I didn't use it and I forgot.
Okay, well, you could also use this with your experience of getting back to Japan. You could say, I was expecting to, sail through and to be able to go home, and I was gobsmacked that I got detained and there was a problem. Okay. So any ideas what gobsmacked might mean?
Was so shocked or
exactly shocked.
Gobsmacked.
Your gob is slang for your mouth. Yeah. And smacked, that's a smack. A smack is like that, yeah. So if you're gobsmacked, it means that you're kind of like, you're absolutely stunned. Yeah.
I see. Gobsmacked.
And then the next bit of your journey, you could sort of say, I thought they were taking the piss. Have you heard this expression?
This is to get angry. Taking the piss.
When you taking the piss is like, it's piss is like it's kind of like vulgar, but it's not very offensive. It's quite mild. Do you know what I mean?
Mild.
Yeah, very mild. So, and to take the piss means you thought they weren't being serious. If somebody takes the piss, they're not being very serious, and maybe they're messing you around, or so you could say, I was absolutely gobsmacked, and I thought they were taking the piss because I had the documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
And personally talking about my kids, I could say when I got home and I saw the mess they made, I thought, you're taking the piss. And it's that kind of, in American, you might say, in American English, you might say, you can't be serious. Yeah. Taking the piss is a much more British way to say, you can't be serious.
Thank you. I like it.
Next one. So, this is a noun. What's a cock-up?
Cockup. No idea.
So, when again you realise that there was a cock-up with your documentation. Yeah. So if a cock-up is something that's gone wrong. Yeah.
Go wrong. Yeah.
Okay. So you were expecting to get to Japan and for everything to be straightforward. But then you realised there had been some sort of cock-up with the kind of people who'd done your testing back in England.
Yeah, it's a noun.
Yeah,
like a verb.
You can say to. It can be a verb as well. To cock up. They can say, I properly cocked that up. Yeah.
It means make a mistake.
If you made a mistake, if you cocked something up.
Cock something up.
Let's have another one. Okay, do you know chuffed? Like, we might have done chuffed before.
Chuffed.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I don't know.
Okay, so sort of finishing telling your story, you could say, I was really chuffed when I finally got to see my family. Okay.
To be relieved or something. Chuffed.
Yeah. Chuffed means happy and satisfied.
Happy. Okay. I was happy, thank you. All related to my stories. Easy to remember then. Thank you.
Yeah. So maybe next time what you could do is when we chat, you could sort of tell me, you could tell me a little story, and then we could find. You could try using some of the language I've talked about.
Thank you. Yeah, helpful.
Or the other thing we can do is that you can put me on the spot, and I can try and find more informal ways for you to say, to tell your story. Yeah.
Thank you.